What's the most hilariously unexpected plot twist you've encountered in real life? Buddy spent the last 10 years complaining about US immigration policies, and how they're moving to wife's home country who is so much more welcoming, gets denied access because neither have a job and can't prove usefulness to country, Canada for reference. I was in Japan and ran into a guy from Alaska, told him I worked in Alaska years ago for a while, we became friends and I was showing him some of my Alaska pics and he got the weirdest look. I asked what, he said, "That's me in the background of your picture." I took a random picture of a memorial while he was walking in the background, and we both discovered the fact while in Japan. Still makes me feel weird. A doctor was really mean to me and giving me the side eye because she didn't like it when I asked if it was possible for me not to take meds for her diagnosis until the test results came back. She tried to handle me out of her clinic, which took me by surprise, and I had to grab my jacket before I was pushed out of the room. In the madness, my work ID badge fell out of it and she picked it up, then went very pale. She realized I was a senior manager at the same hospital as her. She was nice as pie afterwards. Was studying in my uni library one day minding my own business, when the guy in the seat next to me popped his head round the partition and silently offered me Cheetos. I'd never met this person before in my life and wasn't a huge fan of Cheetos, so I politely turned him down. Fast forward several months, I'm on a bus coming back from a whole different state. The bus is relatively empty and there was no assigned seating. An hour in, the guy sitting in front of me gets onto his knees on the chair and turns around. It's the same dude from the library that one time, and what does he do? Stick his hand out and offer me Cheetos. Divorced my husband 36 years ago, best thing I ever did. The day I put his stuff in the front yard and changed the locks, someone set him up on a blind date. He ended up moving in with her immediately and they've been together ever since. Years later, one of our daughters got into ancestry.com and started mapping all of our families. Come to find out, the woman he married is actually a cousin of mine. Turns out all three